Well, alright guys, here we are with another episode of Cringeostrophic Disclosure, and I have all of the phones that I own here. Don't worry, I didn't buy these when they just came out, other than the iPhone 13 mini, which was given to me, and it was part of a deal with, I don't remember if it was AT&T or T-Mobile or Verizon. It was one of those. But I got some kind of deal, and that's why I was able to get that when it came out. And it had all kinds of bugs, so I don't recommend it. But in the end, they fixed the bugs, and now it is my favorite phone. Not because of the size, not because of the latest and greatest features that are on it, but because it does have the best camera out of all of the others that I own. So we had the iPhone 6. That was pretty good. But again, too big. Look at that. The iPhone 6 is actually, look at this. Compare it to that iPhone mini 13. It's a little bit longer. So not the best. Not the best. But what else we got? We've got the iPhone mini, I think it's either 4 or 5, the original. And that, my friends, was the phone that started the disaster that was my falling in love with iPhones. You see, I was an Android guy until then, and I think I had the Galaxy 5 or something, and I was rocking that thing and enjoying that thing so much. But what happened was, eventually, I started not liking it so much because it got super slow. And again, it may be like the forced obsolescence or whatever they call it these days, where they slow things down so that you have to get the newer version, whatever it was, or it just couldn't meet the demands of the latest upgrades in software or whatever it was. But my friend, my good friend, my neighbor, gave me this phone right here. He's like, you know what? You don't have a decent phone. That Galaxy, whatever, 5 or is garbage. Why don't you get this phone over here? And he gave it to me for free. This phone here. Unfortunately, I'm too dumb to keep it in good shape, so I broke mine, and eventually I bought a second one. So this is actually the replacement of the original that he gave me. But anyway, I kept this phone up until the software, iPhone stopped updating the software, and they removed YouTube from it. So the YouTube app stopped working on this thing, and I had no choice but to upgrade to the SE. So basically it's the same phone, pretty much the same size, a little sturdier, a little better everything. And yeah, again, these things, I basically could fall on it, would play soccer or whatever it is and fall on these things. They were virtually indestructible, especially with the smaller screen. And then after a while, this stopped working, so I had to move on to the iPhone S, whatever, iPhone 6, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. They have all these weird things. But anyway, I moved to this one here, as you see here. And then after that, I moved to the iPhone 12, which is this one again. I never bought any of these full price. It was always better Jimmy than you. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, never buy full price. And so, yeah, so why am I not buying anything new from iPhone these days? Well, because they don't have an iPhone mini that can stay in my pocket and do all the cool things that I want. Now, I'm hoping that by the iPhone 18, we'll have the mini again with a triple lens like you do on the Pro Maxes and stuff. And that'd be cool. But yeah, that's why I have not purchased any more iPhones. And again, I was a total like PC guy. I still just like the operating system on the computer Macs. Yeah. So, yeah, that's where we are. And also the same thing is going on with DJI. They're making the best product hardware, but not the best software. And there's too much going on with tariffs and all that kind of stuff and regulations that is just putting me off the whole idea of buying anything digital. Analog FPV drones, analog drones, still cool. But I only fly those indoors and in the backyard because I'm too worried about ending up in jail for no reason. But anyway, that's modern times. And so I'm leaving you with this, and hopefully you guys understand why I haven't been buying any new ones. Is the 18 going to be the magical time? I'm hoping so. Take care.